Right, maths today, gang. Area of a triangle. You won't be able to see much of me, but I'm not important here. You know what I look like. The maths is important. So, question 1, we're finding the area. Now, there's an extra number on here, which is going to confuse you. You're going to go, ooh. When we've been doing the area, we've been doing multiplying the width and the length to make the area of the rectangle that would be around the triangle, and then we've been halving it. This 8 centimetres is just sent there to distract us. Ignore it. We don't need to know the length of that side. We just need to know this one and this one. 4 times 7 is 28 centimetres squared. So if it was a rectangle with 28 centimetres squared, to find the area of the triangle, as we know, we halve it. What's half of 28? 14. So the triangle here would be 14 centimetres squared. If you have a length, a measurement you don't need, disregard it. So no freaking out because there's extra measurements. Bear that in mind for question 2 here. So this is tricky, but so pay attention. So we've got a triangle here. We know the area already. This triangle is an area of 28 centimetres squared. We have a measurement here. Oh, and I've naughty Mr. Cole didn't put centimetres. And a measurement here, and we need to know this measurement. Well, straight away, which measurement don't we need? We don't need this one. That will not figure in our rectangle. So let's disregard that. Now, I've already given you a clue. We need to know, before we can start faffing, I think it would make sense for us to make a rectangle around. Let's turn our triangle into a rectangle so we have double the area of the triangle. Apologies for the lines today. So, if the triangle is 28 centimetres squared, how big would the rectangle be? Well, we double it, don't we? So double 28 is 56. So the rectangle, I'm going to put R, is 56 centimetres squared. Now, one length of the rectangle is 8 centimetres. So if we divide 56 by 8, that will give us the other length. And what's 56 divided by 8? I hope you're all shouting 7 at the screen right now, because it is indeed 7. So this length here will be 7 centimetres. See, I knew you were going to freak out at that one. It's not that tricky, is it? Right, the bottom one, I'm going to have to move it up a bit. Now, again, you're going to look at this and go, This is the simplest one of the lot, gang. So, here we've got 2 triangles. We need to find out the area of the total. Before we start, what we could do here, first of all, is one to disregard. We don't need this one. We know that if we do 6 times 6, we'll find the area of this rectangle. So this 7 is useless to us. Now, what we could do, gang, here, is do, because both of these have the same area, we could do 6 times 6, which is 36 and halve it. We could then do 6 times 6, which is 36 and halve it, and add them together. I hope some of you are already going, But wait a minute. If we moved this triangle and put it here, we'd have a whole rectangle. So all we have to do is 6 times 6, which is 36 centimetres squared, and we've actually got the area. Because in fact, these 2 triangles together make a rectangle. So rather than doing 6 times 6 is 36, half is 18, 6 times 6 is 36, half is 18, add 18 and 18 and get 36, we can use our noggins and get there quicker. Now, that's been a whistle-stop tour through today's learning. I hope it was helpful. Watch it a couple of times if you need to. And if you don't feel like you can get into any reasoning today, focus on the fluency, because this for jogging will be as challenging as the fluency gets. If it's confusing, go for walking. And if you're like, yeah, I know what that crazy man's talking about, move on to running for me. I'm super proud of you, and I know you're going to get this. I can't wait for us to laugh about how super you got on with this when we're back at school. Take care, no panicking.